Hello, hello. It's almost that time. It's time for 10 minutes of tipping with the doctor. If I were you, I would get that pen and paper or something to write and take great notes because we have a great show today, okay? So it is time for 10 minutes of tipping with the doctor. I am your host, Dr. Jacqueline Brooks, and I'm coming to you live from the Charlotte, North Carolina area where the weather is warm. It's not as hot to me as it was yesterday, but it is warm, warm, warm. What's the weather like in your neighborhood? Well, today it's Meaningful Monday, and hopefully I'll be giving you some meaningful tips that will just make your life a whole lot easier. Now, today is more informational. I'm going to be talking to you about 10 unnecessary household chores that you need to stop doing. Hello and welcome. Okay, now the information I'm going to share with you is coming from the all times list. So, you know how you're doing chores all the time, and I know myself, if someone told me, you really don't need to do that chore. If they could explain to me why it's beneficial and I really could get away with it, hey, less for me might be best, right? Less can be best. So let's learn today which chores we can stop doing that's not really necessary, okay? Now we're starting with number 10 for them is ironing out laundry hanger bumps. How many of you do that? I raised my hand. I did it today, okay? Those hangers, that you get from the cleaners, they say, send them back. They can use them again. So, they always leave this little crease in your pants and leave a bump in the shoulders of your shirts that, sometimes like, gosh, I got to get this out of here. So, they say people don't want to waste time or electricity ironing. I know there are people giving away ironing boards because they do not iron anymore. Lots of people do not iron, all right? So they say, really, if you paid the dry cleaners, you paid the cleaners to do the job, why would you have to go back and do another job also? Doesn't make sense, right? Double work. Well, one option, they say, is to exchange those flimsy creasing hangers, the type of hangers they use, for a better quality hanger. Then you do not have to worry about them. They suggest now that you might be able to use Joy Mango huggable hangers. They say they're a bargain's choice and they cost less. They say then, guess how much? Less than $1 each. And I'm all about savings. So maybe you need to write that one down. Maybe I need to write that one down. Because invest in some good hangers, then you don't have to worry about this. Now, the next one kind of surprised me, but it's there. Number 9, your moldy bread. Yep. They say it's a waste of time and money to keep bread until it begins to mold. I think so too. Right? They say you get the freshest bread from the bakery. When you go to the bakery, you get fresh bread. And they say it's good if you can use it and eat it on the same day. Now, I know some of the households aren't that large. And eating a loaf of bread in the same day is kind of hard, right? So they say whatever the suggestion is, whatever you do not use that day, whatever you do not consume, you should keep it where? In the freezer. Remember we talked about that your bread is fresher if you freeze it than just putting it in the refrigerator. We found that out before. So you keep your bread frozen, but they say or in the fridge. But we know that it's better to put it in the freezer it won't stale as much. So it lasts longer. And thank you for joining. Now, the next one, some people do, but this will be, some people don't, but this will be great for them to hear. How many people wash their hair daily? You know, it does not do anything. It does not make you more hygienic because you've washed your hair every day. So that actually is not good for your hair. They say washing your hair every day versus someone that washes it twice a week doesn't mean your hair is any better, okay? And also you lose the natural moisture from your scalp when you wash your hair too much. When you're washing it too much, you lose that natural moisture and your scalp reproduces oil and you need to wash again. So don't wash your hair every day, okay? Limit it down to, you can do it once a week, twice a week, whatever works for you, but definitely stop working yourself so hard by washing your hair every day. Now, dishwashing, this was one that really affected me because they say there is no need to rinse off your dishes before you put them in the dishwasher. Me, I do that. I just have it. I just have to clean them first and then put them in. It just feels funny to me. But they say you are wasting water and your time and your energy. So 3 things you're wasting: water, time, and energy by rinsing your dishes before you put them in the dishwasher. They say simply just scrape the plates, put them in the dishwasher, and let the dishwasher do its job, okay? Let it do its job. Let it do what it do, okay? All right, next we have number 4, using a top sheet. Now, I thought about this. When I saw this, I said, I've gone to a couple of hotels where it seems like they forgot to use a top sheet. But they're saying making up your bed, one less step, you get rid of that top sheet. It's not really necessary, they say, and you probably kick it off during the night anyways. I don't. All right? But some people do, okay? So, according to this article, especially Europeans, they sleep directly under a quilt or duvet or with a cover, so as well as at least 30% of Americans. So if you want to try it, that might be something to try. Are you cold at night or are you warm at night? Well, adjust by not using a top sheet. Just use your bottom sheet and your cover, a quilt or what have you. But that's one less thing that you have to be worried about using or doing, okay? Number 5, peeling veggies. How many of you do peel your carrots and all of that stuff, your cucumbers and squash, celery, peel them? Well, they say it's a waste of time to be peeling away all of those nutrients that you're peeling away when you do that, okay? It's no reason to do that unless you are using winter vegetables. The winter vegetables are like squash, celery, root, and other foods with harder coatings. But if you're peeling carrots, cucumbers, turnips, potatoes, they stop peeling them because you're losing some of the healthy fiber that's there, healthy fibers. And it's best to just simply wash them. You'll get some flavor and save yourself some time and energy, right? Time and energy. Yep, and I see someone else talking about those Europeans love their quilts. Yep. So Americans, I guess we are about to slide on into that field also and stop using as much, using 2 sheets. Well, less to launder, less to deal with, whatever we'll get it one way or another. Next is buy rotisserie chicken. Yep, they're pushing the buy rotisserie chicken. And I have often thought about that also, especially when I talk about my thrilling Thrifty Thursday. Well, it makes perfect sense to just buy the rotisserie chicken instead of preparing it yourself. Now, sometimes they say you might want to do it yourself or do your own recipe. You like to put your little kick in it or whatever. But most of the time, it's just easier to purchase one already cooked. They suggest that you might go to Costco's. I can say you can go to Harris Teeter or you can go to Food Lion. They have deals. Harris Teeter has deals also. And they say at the rotisserie chicken at Costco's is $4.99, and I know sometimes it's $4.99 at Harris Teeter also, because they said the difference is this: to buy an uncooked chicken costs you about $8.50. Now, we're not back in the days where it used to be, $3 for a chicken, $4 for a chicken. You're right. It's cheaper to buy the chicken already cooked, a rotisserie chicken, than to buy a raw chicken and do it yourself. Now, those of you that have your special little seasonings you like to put a kick to it, why not buy the rotisserie chicken, add your little seasoning to it, heat it up just a little bit, see if it marinates in there, and see what you have. Voila. But we're all about saving you time and money. And because of that, my time is up. My 10 minutes are up. We did not get to finish, but guess what we will do next week? We will finish learning what you can get rid of doing to save yourself more time, money, and energy. All right. So thank you for joining us today, and please join us again on Thursday on this thrilling Thrifty Thursday, where you will learn how you can stretch your dollar and make more money. So with that being said, remember, what you do today creates your yesterday, today, and tomorrow. I'd like to give a shout out, happy birthday to my cousin Jerome Noble, and happy birthday to Sharika Hall. Love you. Bye.